Welcome to the vault. This is where we do some straight up coin collecting. I am Tripwire, and today we are doing an error hunt on some of these coins that we got going on here. Actually, it's a brand new error that kind of just came to my attention, give or take. I was told one thing on one channel and then something else on another channel. And I'm like, okay, well, we know one thing's for sure. It's the 2023 penny. Now, I figured that if I don't know which one's one that I'm going to be looking for, I might as well just jump into the internet and go over to my Yahoo images and figure out what the error is. It is an extra V. The engraver of the guy that came up with this, I don't know what his name is, I forgot, but he always initials V.D.B. And apparently there's an extra V. If you get an extra V on one of these coins, it's an error coin. And it's worth well more than face value. I think I got the numbers from eBay. We'll look into that. I'm going to also show you what we're going to be looking for before we start hunting these. But before we do anything, I have to have a beverage I've never had before. And I looked out over at the local Dollar Tree. I've been wanting to buy one of these for the longest time, but I wasn't going to pay $4 or $5. Boom! Liquid Death. I absolutely love just the can alone, just the way it looks. This is Grim Leafer. This is a sweet tea with vitamins and stuff like that. And they had them over at the Dollar Tree. They have 4 flavors, so this is number 1 out of 4. So we're going to see how this is. Green tea. The Grim Leafer. Anyhow, cheers to you. Thank you all very much for watching. Let's see if this is any good. Okay. I know Liquid Death is a water company. I think that they started out just doing water. Well, they're still doing water, but this time they added maybe a splash, maybe a tad, maybe a little bit of tea to it. So if you're looking for something that's tea, don't buy this. But if you're looking for some water that has some tea flavor, maybe, yeah, buy one. Anyhow, let's jump into the internet and I'll show you the error we're going to be looking for. Okay, if you like hunting error coins, this is the perfect time to start hunting these 2023s because they're like everywhere. But over here, you got the V.D.B down here, and I guess that this is the extra V that I circled over here. So this is what we're going to be looking for on these coins. Let's get another better look at this. There we go. So it's going to look more like this, I'm assuming. So got this little extra V over on the side. And yeah, this is the guy that came up with this V.D.B. Also, if you find a 1909 wheat penny that has V.D.B., those are highly collectible. Grab those as soon as you see them, the 1909. But so what are these going for? Okay, I didn't really find any solid price, so yeah, okay, we'll just jump over to eBay. So we got this sitting over here, blah blah blah, extra V. This person is trying to sell this for $60. Okay, I am not a professional, never claimed to be, never was one. I am a hobbyist just like everybody else. I think that's way too high, personally, but I don't know. I wouldn't pay 60 for this, but I'll tell you what, we're going to start hunting these right now. Let me get the camera set up. All right, let's kick things off over here. So we got the picture that we're going to be looking for. Here's the V. Yeah, down here, I guess it's like really super duper small. So I got to put on the nerd vision. There we go. We got the nerd vision. We are looking for the extra V that would probably be in this area here, just like the picture. I don't see one there. And it's going to be tough, I'll tell you that much. But anyhow, I do thank you all very much for watching. So you got to go right past him, and he's like right down there. That is like really, really hard to see even with the magnifying glass. I wonder if I can scoot this in. We're going to play around with this for a half a second. Whoops, had it. There we go. That'll work, I think. Yeah, V.D.B. Still gonna be kind of hard to read, but hey, it's an error coin. We gotta hunt it, right? Right. We got enough of them. Yeah. If you guys got any suggestions for anything over here at Straight Up Metal Detecting, don't be shy. My channel is your channel. Just throw it in the comments below. I am willing to try anything. Oh, here we go. Ah, nuts. We zoomed it in so we could see it a little better, but now that's gonna screw up the camera. So we don't see an extra V there. Nuts. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do. We might have to put a pause on this for half a second while I get this sorted out. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a pause. One moment, please. Alright, hopefully I fixed it. I absolutely love this microscope. I really, really do. But you got to have it literally in one certain area. One certain focus. Or otherwise it'll like stall on you every time you look. So right there we could actually see the V.D.B. That's good, but no, if you move it too fast sometimes, it'll stall out on you too. So maybe a slower stream, but we got plenty to look at. We're looking for an extra V. Don't see one there. Yeah, this was a new one. Somebody, I can't remember what channels I watched, and that might be a good thing here. They said that the V.D.B. was missing. And I'm like, okay, that's what originally caught my eye when they said that. I'm like, okay, well, I got a ton of these 2003s. Let's see if we can find any are missing. But first, I got to find a sample or an example. So I went over to Yahoo Images, typed it in, and I did not see one picture that says that there's no V.D.B. But they said there was an extra V. I'm like, okay, maybe that's what the person meant. Either way, we do have an error here. We're looking for an extra V. Should be easy to see, but not there. Yeah, if you like the coin roll hunter, you just get a whole lot of pennies in your pocket change, or just have pennies lying around. Pull out all your 2023s. If you don't have a microscope like this, just use a magnifying glass. It'll work just as well. Maybe a little harsh on the eyes, may hurt for a minute, but when in doubt, check. I mean, if these are going for $60 a coin, yeah, I got no problem hunting these. Yeah, that one's actually really hard to see. It's like really faint, but there ain't no way I'm touching this microscope again. Got it exactly where we need it. Let's see here. V.D.B. If there's any error coins you guys want me to look into, not a problem. Throw it in the comments below. Thing is, I got to get the coins. I got to get the coins in order for me to hunt them, right? So it will take me a while to get your special out, but I will definitely do it. Who knows? I might already have a bunch of the coins. Yeah, this one was new, so that's why I wanted to jump on it. And to be perfectly honest, I cannot remember if I did an error coin hunt in March. Okay, it's upside down, but we still know it. So consider this a March error coin hunt. Yay! Let's see here. Oh, that's just backwards. I gotta get it right, so even I know where it is. If this is what they're talking about missing, because it's definitely not where it's supposed to be. But you can actually see it like really faint, like right in this area. You can actually see it as very, very faint. So technically it is there. So yeah, sometimes oil gets into dye, and that's the reason why. You got stuff that's missing on some coins, too much oil on it. No V there. We need some extra V's. V.D.B. Nope, no extra V. We could do this upside down, right? Don't see any extra V. You know what? Let's just keep it simple. We'll just go slow. This is a kickback, laid back episode. V.D.B. No extra V. I swear, it's just like every single coin that we produce here in America probably has a error on it, some way, shape, or form. Yeah, again, you can barely see it. It is there, but I don't see anything in this area, which is where that one would be. That would be right around here, and I don't see it. That's what we gotta keep our focus on. We gotta keep our focus on that area. Nope. This is new. I've been wanting to hunt this for a little bit now, and I said, you know what? We haven't done one in a while. And I got a whole bunch of these 2023s. For some reason, I'm holding them because someone said like these are in demand. Like right now, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's like uncirculated rolls that are in demand, and these are definitely circulated. But I pulled them out anyways. Nope, nothing there. So I probably just pull these out, hold out of 2023s, throw them in the vault, come back in a billion years, maybe it'll be worth something. Or we could find an extra V. No. There's no one that said extra D. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. But I couldn't find any good solid pictures to look at with the extra D. Yeah, that's pretty. No, I don't see it. It's like the faded ones are the ones you gotta like really stare at to see. No. Which is why this is the perfect time to do this error coin now, because they haven't been in circulation that long. You'll be able to see everything. The letters pop because they're a newer coin, big time. So yeah, if you're gonna hunt these, I would suggest jumping on it now. See how bright that is. If you get like the older ones, ugh, harder than heck to see as is. Darn near impossible. No extra V. No. It's funny. I got the coin tilted on an angle, and I'm looking at it tilting my head. Like that's gonna fix anything, right? Nope. Nope. Put that there. Let's see. Nope. Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Lord knows I am. If anybody's interested in any stickers from Straight Up Metal Detecting, just go to the About section. Send me an email. Don't send your address until I write you back. And that, because that shows that I actually got it. Been doing a lot of stickers, been giving out tons of them. If anybody wants stickers, not a problem. Free stickers for everybody. It was a harsh winter, let's put it that way, so I stayed indoors and I made stuff. Made stuff and created stuff. 2025, we got a new Scrappy sticker coming out. It's a wanted poster. Some of you on Facebook that know me have already seen it. Those of you that are not, they're going to have to wait on it. But yeah, we got a Scrappy Digs wanted poster coming up. Little stickers, little magnets. We also got holographic magnets. Ooh la la. Yeah, drop some cash here. But you guys are all worth it. So we got holographic magnets, which is the same as a holographic sticker. V.D.B. I see no V. Yes, I went to the bank today. I didn't have much to turn in because it's like metal detecting time, so I'm doing less coin roll hunting, but I still hunt here and there. And I turned in my rolls that I already hunted on the pennies. My man Adam from PNC pulled out a whole bunch of old rolls, old wrappers, super old wrappers. Some of them were faded so much they went from red to brown. Like, give me those. So next week, if I find anything coin roll hunting these this weekend, I will be more than happy to show you what we found, if we found anything good at all. I don't see a V. It's kind of hard to see. Keep going. Just keep hunting. Just keep hunting. For those of you that were at Stab the Ground live, thank you all very much for showing up. That's going to be coming up once a month now. The closest Friday to the 13th is usually when we do it. It's a live stream. It's family friendly, but we cannot control the people around us. And to be honest, I absolutely love doing that show. That show's so much fun. So if you like metal detecting, anything can happen when you're live. Come on, where are you? Turn it. Nope, don't see it. Let's see here. I gotta go to the bottom. Yeah, it's right under Abraham Lincoln. It's funny because the 1909 V.D.B is actually on the bottom of the reverse. Right where the two wheat stalks are at the bottom, V.D.B. I actually have some of those in my collection. When I first got them, I think it was like $7 a coin. Now I think it's up to $10 a coin. And again, that's just good. That's nothing higher than good. That's all I ever give out any info on. I don't go any higher than that. Good. Good dash 4. Good dash 11. I don't know what the dashes are, so I don't include those. Right. Yes, worldwide coinage will return next week. We got coins. We got even a bonus coin. And who knows, I'll be hunting some rolls. Maybe I'll pull out some more bonus coins for worldwide coinage. Don't see it. But you can't even really see the letters in the first place, right? Yeah, again, I mean, you can make it out, but I mean, just barely. But yeah, again, once again, the V would be, that's not the V that we're looking for, because you can actually see it's actually engraved into it. So, nope. Wonder how that happened. I'm not an expert. I wasn't at the Mint that day, so don't blame me. No. What do we have here? Let's see. Pull finger away. Help me get it into the microscope, right? Right. Nope, don't see it. Yeah, it's a new one for me, so that's why we're going slower. Make sure we get it right. V.D.B with no extra V. Nope. Just keep hunting, just keep hunting. V.D.B, no. Oh, in case you guys missed it, or if you're new here and you missed the announcement, next year they're going to be doing something different with the dime, which I am exceptionally happy about because I've been talking about that forever. Huh, interesting. Was that always there? This little thing always here? I don't know what the heck it is. I don't think it's anything special, but then we have this little round thing in the front of it. Probably nothing. We gotta find that extra V. Nope. So there's nothing in the front of this one. There's one in the other one. Should have set that one aside, but chances are it's nothing. Like I said, this is the only error that was that I found. Because when I go to do error coins, I need to know what I'm looking for by looking at a picture of what I need. So I usually just go to Yahoo Images and boom, it'll pop up. That's how I learned about Drooling George last time. I didn't even know that one existed. I knew about the ghost comet, but I didn't know about the Drooling George. V is for victory. V is for we wish we had one on these coins. An extra one. Oh, that sound. Click, think. Nope. Oh, here's the last one that I pulled out of the bag, but fear not, I got plenty more over here. Probably won't have time to go through all of them, but we got enough time to go through some, right? Yes, we do. I mean, I could turn this into a 24-hour show, but I really don't feel like doing that. So I'm not sure if that liquid death has caffeine in it or not. Again, if you like watered down tea, like the extreme watered down, yeah, go ahead, go grab one of those. Me, I like my tea to taste like tea, not like spring water. And yeah, those I've been wanting one of those forever, but I could never bring myself to pay what they were asking for. It was like $4 or $5 for a can of water. Can't even put it in a freaking bottle. But the can is wicked cool. I like the can so much. When I find when I was finding empty ones while metal detecting, I grab it, put it in the Halloween display. And I am not joking. I was actually out Halloween shopping today. I went to a thrift store, and they had a gigantic box. Oh, so we gotta take a look at this one. Full of Halloween costumes from Spirit Halloween. Okay, nothing over here. I don't see. Did you guys see something that I missed? Do me a favor, just say you missed something, and then put the timestamp in, like 1419. Then I can go back and look and say, holy crap! Now I got to go through all these coins again to figure out which one's which. No, that's something that was telling me to keep going. Go to the Salvation Army. Go to the Salvation. I'm like, why do I want to go there? Well, I went because it was right next to Dollar. Yeah, Dollar General. Missed it walking in on the way out. I'm like, what is that big gigantic box over there? Halloween stuff, yay! So I spent about hour digging through that box. And I did find out a few things, a few cool things we can use. But it was all costumes. Like, I don't need your crappy Halloween costumes. I make my own. Hold on a second. This one's corroded so bad. V.D.B Okay, but I don't think that's it. Highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. But you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'm going to break out my jeweler scope and look at that one a little bit closer. This one's weird. Really hard to make out. Really, really hard to make out. But, I don't know. There's another one I have to double check off camera just to be on the safe side. We're putting time into this. We might as well hunt it to the fullest. There's a nice one. Novi. Okay, we'll do about, I'll say we'll do 4 more and then we'll call it a show. So I'm having too much fun. Besides, I got these old rolls. I'll show you the old rolls before I say goodbye. Nope, don't need that one. 1. Nope. 2. Can't see. Oh, there it is. I see it. 3. No V. Last one. Last one. See, we got be there, be there, be there, be there, be there. Oh, nuts. Almost, kind of. There's like a little thing like that's sitting right next to the B, but that's not what we're looking for, is it? And this concludes another edition of the Vault. Wish me luck because we got some of these old ones over here in the quarters. This is the only one that we have with the white writing on it, and it's an older roll. These are the ones I'm really hoping have something good in them. I mean, it was red at one time, but now it is not. So yeah, these hopefully they're super old, and hopefully we'll find something good. If I find something good, I'll show you next week. But anyhow, keep in mind, if you are a coin collector, you are never broke. We'll see you again next week. Y'all take care. Later.